It's late in the evening, glass on the side, I've been sad with you.
Hey girls, so today for you, I clearly do not have face makeup on. So that means I'm going to be doing my everyday summer foundation routine. I love to wear foundation in the summer, even if it's really hot outside. I don't really lean towards BB creams too often. I do them like if I'm going to the pool or the beach, but 3/4 of the time I like to wear foundation because I'm going out, you know, it's summer, I have plans, and I don't know, I just love foundation. So if you want to see how or whatever I apply my foundation, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off by moisturizing. The moisturizer I use is from Up and Up, and I just love this moisturizer. I'm just going to take a couple pumps of this onto my fingers and kind of blend this all into my face. I'm trying to avoid my eye makeup because I don't really want to mess it up right now. Blend it down the neck, on the sides. My nose gets especially dry, so I like to apply a lot on my nose. Then after, I like to apply a primer. The primer I like to use is the No. 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base, and this will just keep my face matte all day since I'm going to be sweating a lot when I'm outside. Okay, so I like to take about this much onto my finger, and I like to warm it up between my fingers too because it is a tacky. It's very tacky, and I just like to apply this, and you gotta work really quick with this primer or else it'll dry into your skin and settle into your dry patches.
Yeah, then she handed me a bottle of water filled with tequila. I already know she's a keeper, just from this one small act.
Very difficult like primer to work with, especially for my skin type because I like oily combination skin. So like I have really oily patches, but also I have like really dry skin too. So trying to find like the perfect balance and combination or whatever, and just making sure everything's good. Okay, now moving on to the foundation. The foundation I like to use is the Sephora foundation, and I just like to take about 1 pump of this onto my Eco Tools flat top and then blend it all into my face. Start just by like dotting it like on the 5 points of my face, and then blend out those dots just by dotting some more. And then I just really like to buff it into my skin, and I like to take a lot of time doing this because I like to make sure everything is blended in properly and looks like blended. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos, like sit down talk to you kind of videos in like freaking ever, like makeup wise. So I thought I might as well do one of these because someone requested this video. I like to blend down my neck too and by my ears just to make sure everything kind of looks seamless and just blended. Now I have my favorite under eye concealer. I'm using this concealer by Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. I like to apply this underneath my eyes. I repurchased this concealer like a couple times and I love it. I just like putting like a V, like an upside down triangle underneath my eyes. And then I just like to blend it in with my e.l.f. small stippling brush. And I feel like this gives me like perfect like application.
It's late in the evening, glass on the side, I've been sad with you for most of the night, ignoring everybody here, we wish they would disappear.
I'm just taking this e.l.f. concealer. I'm not a really huge fan of this because I don't really think it does too much for me. And I'm just going to find my blemishes and just spot correct. I have like a big one right here. And then like a little one. I know I have one right by my eyebrow. I especially like to do my nose because it gets super red. And then just blend that in with, again, the small stippling brush. And I like to like do patting motions instead of like swaying motions, like rocking motions like I do with under eye concealer. I like to do like patting because I feel like this really just pats the product and warms it up a little bit and blends it right into. setting powder, and this is just the Tarte Absorbing Clay setting powder, and I just love, love, love it. So I just pretty much dump some to the back of the cap. And people say you don't need a lot of this, but I feel like, I don't know, I just like to use a little bit more than others. And I like to take this tapered just brush, like whoa, and I like to pat some on and then like pat off the excess. I like to start with my under eyes because, I don't know, it's just where I like to start usually.
Then she handed me a bottle of water filled with tequila. I already know she's a keeper.
And then I like to take it down my nose next because my nose gets really shiny. And then I like to do my chin. And then I like to do my forehead. And I like to, I don't know, it really depends on the day. Like some days I like to like blend it like in circular motions in, but I feel like if I pat it in, the product just like really sets my foundation a lot better.
If you love me, come on, yeah.
And most of the time this happens where I get to one part of my face left and I don't have enough of the product, so I just take a little bit more and just finish off the rest of my face. Except for blush, I just have this MAC blush in Well Dressed, and I'm just going to apply this to the backs of my cheeks. So I love these e.l.f. angled brushes because they're $1. They're not the best of quality, but they work pretty well actually, and I just really like how they're angled. So I love these brushes for blushes and bronzers. So I just run my brush around the product, tap off, and I like to sort of the high point of my cheek and kind of work it more up there, and then blend it down to the apples on my cheeks.
Can you feel it?
Next I just have a bronzer that I'm going to finish my face off with, and again I'm going to be taking another e.l.f. angled brush and just dipping my product into it, tapping off the excess, and just really just trying to give my face a little bit of glow and color just by slightly contouring. And then I like to do my jawline, and then my hair. Then going back again with this Quo brush, I'm just going to take that and just blend my bronzer out. That's just pretty much how I do my everyday foundation routine. Just give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and yeah, just comment, subscribe, check my videos, check my channel, comment, you know, I just told you to do all that stuff, but yeah, love you girls.